What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and in today's video I have some information that may change the way you look at American Express and at the credit card game in general. This information may actually change your credit card strategy. This information is so valuable, I had to consider whether I was going to make it public or leave it in the shadows of the credit card world of secrets on the interwebs. I will get into this extremely valuable information, but I'm going to take my time with the story for the full effect. So if you just want the actual secret, then fast forward to the end of the video. But I promise if you enjoy the content organically and in the order I tell it, you'll get more out of this. Now, if you're new around here, I talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on those topics. And if you like the content you see, slap that like button. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Okay guys, I'm very excited about this one. If you follow the channel, you guys know that I travel both aspirationally and domestic economy stuff. You also know I'm very aggressive with my applications, and you know that since Halloween I've opened 9 new credit card accounts, including several Chase cards while being over 524. I like to question the rules that so many folks assumed are etched in stone. I don't like to speak in absolutes because even though we have so many credit card experts here on the YouTube, most of us don't actually work in the war room of any of these issuers. We do our best, but sometimes we're just not exactly correct all the time. I was having a conversation with a colleague in the Points and Miles game the other day, and we were discussing some online rumors about some of these hard rules from different issuers. And while doing some research, I noticed the current sign-up bonuses for the American Express Hilton cards. I currently have the Hilton Aspire and the Hilton Surpass, and I use both of them. I'm a Hilton loyalist because I love getting insane value in a program so many folks don't understand and undervalue. So in embracing my aggressive nature, I figured I'd fire off an application for the American Express Hilton Business Card. You know, the one CJ was denied for recently. I figured this would be a good way to maybe poke some fun at him. If you haven't checked out his channel, by the way, do yourself a favor and take a look. Like a lot of us, he has his own unique perspective of this game. Now, let me briefly go over this card and the current bonus for the card because it really is big time. First off, let's go over this card's insane welcome bonus. After spending just $4,000 on this card in 3 months, you'll receive 150,000 Hilton Honors points. Now, there is some ignorance when it comes to Hilton points because there are plenty of properties that do offer terrible redemptions, but I regularly get 1 cent per point for my Hilton points, so this $95 annual fee has a bonus that I'm certain I can get over $1,000 out of. But if you want to be super conservative, let's say it's worth 900 or 0.6 cents per point. Still pretty good, but this card also comes with a free night certificate. This free night isn't a Category 1 Hyatt place or a 35,000 point Fairfield Inn and Suites property, but it's an uncapped Hilton cert that you can use at almost any Hilton property as long as they have a standard room available. Some of these properties might cost you $700, $800 or even over $1,000 a night. So it is a big league free night as part of this welcome bonus. The card earns 12 times points at Hilton properties and earns X on the following categories: dining, flights, car rentals, gas stations, shipping, and wireless service. This card also earns 3 times on everything else. If you can redeem for 1 cent per point, then that could mean 3% return when it comes to Hilton properties. That's nothing to sneeze at. This card provides the holder with Hilton Honors Gold status, which a lot of folks completely discard, but Gold status actually makes you eligible for the food and beverage credits. I recently did a video just on that benefit, and it is quite shocking how valuable that can be if you stay at a lot of higher end Hiltons. Now, spending on the card also has some benefits. Spend $15,000 on this card in a calendar year, and you'll get an additional free night certificate. There have been some videos out there on how this benefit significantly changes the card's earnings during that $15,000 spend, especially when that cert is redeemed for a very high-priced hotel. The card comes with a handful of priority pass visits, and it has no foreign transaction fees. In my opinion, this is a really good card if you have the spend to optimize it. If you're interested in this card or really any card in the game, check out my new super organized card link in the description below. Using my link supports this channel and it allows me to provide you with mostly unsponsored content. But is this a keeper card? Well, that depends, but the bonus is great, and in the first year, it will bring a ton of value. It's also a business card, so it doesn't count towards 524, and if I do end up canceling it, it's not really that big of a deal. So I fire off this app, and guess what? No pop-up for me. Sorry, CJ. And I was just approved for my 10th credit card since Halloween. This is actually not an easy feat because I'm not exactly new in the game. So by now, you guys are saying, why did I click on a Hilton business card video? I think Uncle Luke got me with the clickbaits. I thank you for being patient, and here's where the weird part comes in. How many times have you heard about the Amex once in a lifetime rule? I hear it quite a bit, and at least fairly recently, we've learned that a lot of folks have been able to get the bonus more than once on some Amex business charge cards like the Platinum and the Gold. And I'd also like to report I've gotten 2 different bonuses for the Blue Business Plus card. One standard bonus, and this recent one was 50,000 MR points for $15,000 spend in the first year. Well, here's the rub. In 2019, I opened and was awarded the bonus for the American Express Hilton business card. I canceled it 2 years later. The rumor I was discussing was a rumor that says most Amex co-branded business cards allow for more than one bonus. I chatted with Amex twice about this welcome bonus, and twice I was told I was eligible, and the application and card were coded with this current sign-up bonus. Here are some more data points. I applied under a different EIN number and a different business than my application in 2019. I've also heard that the business Marriott card is not part of this, and that's most likely due to all those weird Marriott bonus rules. More so now than ever before, it's a great idea to seek your inner entrepreneur and consider that side hustle you've always wanted to explore. Business credit cards are very strong tools in this game. Imagine over your journey strategically opening all 3 Delta business cards more than once. That's a lot of Sky Pesos. This also means that Delta loyalists now have a lot more opportunities to do their thing. I apologize for making everyone wait this long for this sort of secret, but I wanted to use the Hilton business card as an example of things that a lot of folks in the credit card game don't really have a great grasp on. Next time someone makes fun of the Hilton Honors program, take a sip of your fruity adult beverage, dip your toe in the rooftop pool, and check your Hilton app and see the million points you've earned in the last year. Don't say much back though. They're still searching online for that Hyatt house that will accept points. If you get anything out of this video, I want you to really question where some of this information is coming from. Rules change. Sometimes we get stuck in the past. Be flexible and be brave. An extra inquiry won't likely sting you too bad. Guys, that is it for me. If you stayed all the way to the end, I thank you and I appreciate every single one of you.